Sergio Agüero did everything right. Goals, trophies, records, immortality. And yet, his career didn't end with a farewell tour, a final goal, or a packed stadium saying goodbye. It ended suddenly and silently, because his heart literally couldn't take it anymore. This is the tragic truth behind Agüero's early retirement. Sergio Leonel Agüero was born in 1988 in Quilmes, Argentina. A working-class neighborhood, rough streets and limited opportunities. Football wasn't a dream, it was survival. He joined Independiente's academy at just 9 years old. Even among Argentina's endless talent, he stood out. Low center of gravity, explosive acceleration, and cold-blooded finishing. At 15 years and 35 days old, Agüero became the youngest player ever to debut in Argentina's Primera Division, breaking a record previously held by Diego Maradona. From that moment on, the world knew this kid wasn't normal, he was special. Between 2003 and 2006, Agüero didn't just play for Independiente, he carried them. 23 goals in 56 appearances as a teenager, team captain at 18 years old, and World Cup Under-20 winner with Argentina in 2005. He wasn't just scoring, he was dominating grown men while still a child. Europe came calling, and one club saw him not as a prospect, but as a franchise player. In 2006, Atlético Madrid paid around 23 million euros, massive money at the time, for an 18-year-old Agüero. At Atlético, he transformed from wonder kid into elite striker. 101 goals in 234 appearances, a La Liga Golden Boy, Europa League winner, and UEFA Super Cup winner. He scored from nothing. He bullied defenders twice his size, and he did it with joy. But despite his brilliance, Atlético couldn't give him what he wanted most: global recognition. So he made the move that changed football history. In 2011, Manchester City signed Agüero for around £38 million. He wasn't just another signing, he was the centerpiece of a new era. And then, in his Premier League debut, he scored 2 goals and gave 1 assist within 30 minutes. He gave instant impact. But nobody could have predicted what came next. May 13th, 2012. On the last day of the season, Manchester City were 90 minutes away from either history or heartbreak. Manchester City were running out of time. The clock kept moving. Hope was fading. Then, one touch turned silence into chaos. That goal wasn't just decisive, it sealed his place in history. In a matter of seconds, Agüero became immortal. Over the next decade, Sergio Agüero became one of the most lethal strikers England has ever seen. He operated in the smallest spaces and punished mistakes. He finished chances before you even realized they existed. In the Premier League alone, he scored 184 goals in just 275 appearances, the most efficient striker the league has ever seen, with the best goals per minute ratio in its history. He left Manchester City as the club's all-time top scorer, won 5 Premier League titles, and claimed a Golden Boot in the most competitive league in the world. But while the numbers kept climbing, his body was quietly falling apart. Year after year, injuries followed. Hamstring problems, knee issues, muscle tears. He missed over 100 matches due to injuries during his City career. Each comeback required more recovery, more pain management, more risk. And yet, he kept playing, because legends don't know how to stop. In 2021, Agüero left Manchester City. He joined Barcelona not for money, not for trophies, but for a dream. To play alongside Lionel Messi, and to finish where his friend once ruled. But football can be cruel. Messi left, Barcelona got into financial problems, and Agüero's body reached its limit. October 2021, Barcelona versus Alaves. Agüero suddenly stopped, hands on his chest, struggling to breathe. He was diagnosed with a cardiac arrhythmia, a serious heart condition. For months, doctors tested him, monitored him, evaluated risks. The verdict was devastating. At just 33 years old, Sergio Agüero was forced to retire. No farewell season, no final goal, no goodbye on his own terms. His heart could not handle professional football anymore. The same heart that scored hundreds of goals was now the reason it had to stop. Sergio Agüero didn't retire because he was finished. He retired because continuing could have killed him. Years of pushing through pain, years of elite pressure, years of ignoring warning signs. The game took everything it could, until there was nothing left to give. Agüero will be remembered as one of the greatest strikers of his generation, a Premier League icon, a Manchester City legend, a goal machine. But his story is also a reminder. Even the strongest bodies have limits. Even legends are human. He didn't leave football the way he wanted, but he left it as a legend. Who should we cover next in the Untold Story series? Comment below and subscribe for more stories the football world never tells.